Joining me now from this is gonna be fun because I haven't talked to you in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Sacramento's Cody Demps. I covered you in high school, covered you at Sac State, have covered you with Kings training camp, and now at Stockton Kings. It's been even more fun, and you've got a lot of exciting things going on. I couldn't be more thrilled for you. How you doing?
Appreciate that. No, I'm doing good. How you been?
It's been interesting to say the least.
Surviving?
Yeah, surviving.
Yeah.
Working from home. It's been work. It's just like it's the same old thing.
Yeah, just a different location.
Yeah, I'm just ready for sports to come back. That's all.
Yeah, me too. I miss it.
How are you kind of passing the time? What do your days kind of look like?
Man, so usually I'll try to get a little workout in. We've been in constant contact with our strength guy, so he'll send me workouts. Try to get a run in. I usually don't do a lot of running, but then I actually have to get out and go jog. So no courts are open. We haven't been able to get really any access to it at all. So a lot of just little basketball drills here and there, and then a lot of chilling, a lot of Postmates, a lot of food delivery, a lot of video games.
And I see the hair's kind of coming through. What's going on here?
Yeah, man, it's getting long. See, I'm missing my barber as well. So yeah, you gotta try to keep it under the hat as much as possible.
Yeah, that's awesome. Talk to me about. I know, the kind of funny part is when you're a professional basketball player. I mean, basketball is pretty much life, and you find things to do in your spare time. But right now, sports is taken away from y'all, and I know you got to do your part to kind of stay ready. But how do you kind of pass the time a little bit?
Yeah, so it's been weird. Yeah, just as a basketball player, just having time management, having to be at meetings and all that kind of stuff. You kind of have like your day set out for you, but it's your coaches or whatever. But now it's been weird. I find myself up at like 3 a.m. playing video games. I'm like, oh, all right, I'll just work out later in the day. That's all. And so, yeah, it's definitely been a little change. And then like as a fan of just sports, basically not being able to see like any of the cool stuff going on, whether that's basketball or even like what should be going on right now with baseball and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was putting myself in your guys' shoes because I know, this season all of a sudden just comes to a halt, and everyone's world, everyone's world is really shaken up a bit. But
Definitely.
when you have that routine, I mean, that can for an athlete that can put everything out of whack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Even like kind of like ambitions for the end of this season, whether that's like call-ups or even having like summer league opportunities that might not be available. So just even like career-wise, it kind of sets people up. So I've been in talks with my agent, kind of just seeing how to maneuver this whole situation.
So because I ask everybody when they join me in this quarantine life, people need advice. Is there a movie? Is there music? Is there a TV series you stumbled upon? What do you got for them?
Man, so what I've been meaning to is catch up on my Ozark. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff. They're on season 3, I believe, right now. So I've seen the first 2 seasons. So definitely trying to get that 3rd season in. So I'd say go check out some Ozark.
I've put it off. I mean, I've been through 1 through 2, both seasons. I loved it. I was hooked from the first episode. And then the crazy part about it comes out, and I'm like, oh, it's back. But then I'm like, damn, if I don't want to binge it.
Exactly. Then you'll be done. Yeah, exactly. I felt the same exact way, so I haven't even started it yet.
I mean, so you won't go all the way through. You'll try and separate it a little bit.
Man, I say that now, but then once I start watching, I'm like, I gotta see what happens next. So I might just play the next video, and then it'll be all over after that.
So I know video games is a big part. I'm going to get to more of that in just a second. But no hobbies, nothing picked up that you ordinarily wouldn't have done.
Man, see, we set up a little kind of not a batting cage, but a little net that we could hit into. And so I've been working on my golf swing a lot. I'm actually trying to be better at throwing left-handed. So I got a softball, and I've been practicing throwing it left-handed. I'm trying to be ambidextrous because I think that's cool. Like even switch hitters, because every summer we usually play in like a little softball league. And so I've been trying to pick some stuff up.
That's outstanding. There you go. People picking up new hobbies.
Exactly. Yeah. See, bright side everything.
I follow you social media. I have for a long time, and it's given me a fun view as you're into how serious you take video games. And I know a lot of athletes do take them seriously.
For sure.
I used to be one of those guys, but I do see a lot of these tournaments starting up where the NBA's done it, and some guys, they're like, after a while, the NASCAR guys have done it, and then they're just like,
everyone's getting into it.
They're like, I don't want to get too good at it, but at the same time, it's definitely competition. How serious do you take your video games?
Once I start playing and if there's an option to play against other people, That's where I like to keep it at. Playing against a computer can be fun sometimes, but if there's like a competition level, I'm all into that. And so it sucks because there's so many different video games out there. So you kind of have to like pick and choose which ones you want to be good at. So that's what I find hard to be. So I like baseball. I like the show. I like 2K obviously, and then I even have a golf game that I like being good at. So you got to kind of like take your practice as it is.
I can see you're getting into the golf. I mean, I see the hat there, Travis.
Man, yeah. See, I had a golf trip planned. It got canceled. So yeah, I'm kind of sick about that.
I love it when guys are new to golf because I've done it my whole life and I still suck. So we can hang out. We can do this.
Okay, bet. Yeah, see, yeah. You won't see a lot of good golf, but yeah.
Trust me, you ain't seen it on my end either, so it'll be good. The video game. So you talked about some of the video games. What's the one you would consider yourself probably the most addicted to or most, geared into?
Yeah, see, I go through stages. And so earlier this year was 2K, but lately I've been playing a lot of MLB The Show. And so, yeah, I've been playing the Diamond Dynasty where you kind of pick and choose your team, you get cards. And so, yeah, I've been playing a lot of that. And so I play against people online. And yeah, I feel like I'm good, but I don't want to say that and then have someone kill me in the next game. So I'm just be like, all right, I'm competitive.
Forgive me, I should know this, but I haven't played 2K in about a year and a half. I for whatever reason, I used to be so addicted to it, and I just haven't done it. The moment you saw yourself as a player that you didn't have to create, has that happened yet?
Yeah, so that happened earlier this year. So it's kind of funny. I actually been involved with like the 2K for a while because I used to do like motion capturing. Right when I came out of college, did some motion capturing for them. So I've been in contact with the guys from 2K. And then I finally was able to kind of see myself and see my jump shot, my dribble, all on a player that already was there. So, yeah, that was awesome.
What's that feel like? I mean, do you get mad at them? Do they get everything down? Do you want them to, you got to give me a bigger rating?
Yeah, so it was such a blessing seeing just myself, not having to create myself, that I was cool with it. I think I was like 67 rating, or I couldn't jump, I couldn't shoot or anything. So I was just happy to be on there. So I think if I like got used to it, like probably some of the 2K guys that are just been in the league for a while, they're just used to it now, then you could probably get to that level where you start getting mad, like, man, hey, I'm better at that than they're saying I am. So, yeah, I'm not there yet.
Got you. Well, you got a big event coming up tomorrow, and I think it's awesome. I kind of like the interactive feature, and I like that you're going up against, it's not that you're going up against a peer. I mean, you're going up against a guy who's a professional esports player.
Man, yeah, that's his thing, man. Yeah, so I'm kind of nervous, not going to lie.
You gonna try and do like a best 2 out of 3 or anything like that, or how's it gonna work?
If I lose by a lot, I might have to tell him run it back because I can't go out like that. I gotta try to keep it close at least.
I figure, I knew 2 guys that took. I mean, personally, know 2 guys that have that took part of the NBA 2K tournament with Harrison Barnes, who got mopped, and then DeMarcus Cousins, who absolutely got mopped. I can't imagine you can do any worse than those guys.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I was kind of nervous, but then I seen them get on the TV and stuff. So I think, like, my skill set's pretty even. Like, I'm competitive, like I said before. I'm not too bad, but I'm not too good. So hopefully it's cool.
What do you expect from tomorrow? I mean, what if someone tunes in and they're going to watch this, what are they going to see, and how does someone kind of go about doing it?
Yeah, so you can reach out to the Kings Guard Gaming through all their handles. It's Kings Guard GG. And, yeah, they have Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. So, yeah, they'll be streaming it live and basically be able to interact. I'm sure fans ask questions, whether it's from me or Seemo, the guy that I'll be playing against. We'll be able to talk back to them. And so, yeah, it should be competitive. You'll see me get into competitive mode. And, yeah.
Don't throw a controller.
Yeah, I already broke one back in the day, so I got a nice purple one here, so I can't break this one, man.
Oh, there you go. How would you just kind of characterize this past season for you? I mean, I know last year was fantastic, and you got the call up and got that experience, and it opened up more opportunities for you and another trip here to Stockton. How would you kind of talk about just this season and what it meant for you?
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was an honor being back, having them ask me to be back for the team again. And so, yeah, I think it was just another step in my career, just being able to try to build on that success, build on the summer that I have. And so, yeah, it kind of sucks that it was cut short. But overall, I'd say it's definitely something that I wouldn't replace for anything.
You've had some great opportunities. I know the America Cup team that the qualifying thing you got to be able to do. That's 2 straight years, right?
Yeah, that they qualified for. This is my
Mm-hmm.
first year playing for the America Cup team, but yeah, they've been qualified. They have qualifications every year. Yeah.
What was that experience like? It wasn't Jeff Van Gundy, isn't he the coach for that?
No, he wasn't that coach. It was Mike Fratello that was actually the coach
Okay.
this year. And so, but I actually got to speak to Van Gundy when he came to a couple of our practices because obviously he's been the coach for a while, so he's kind of trying to give us some tips on the difference in playing style. But yeah, no, it was amazing getting kind of meet and get to know some of the other guys that I've been competing against the past couple of years in the G League and stuff like that. And so, yeah, it was kind of a cool break. Got to kick it in Miami for a little bit. Got to visit Puerto Rico, which I've never been to. Got to experience international basketball, which is a whole completely different beast. And so, yeah, just meeting the connections, having that experience, that was awesome. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I believe it was Gabe Vincent last year, and I know Eric Mika was with you this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just what type of experience? What kind of experience can that do for you as you go forward with your NBA journey?
Yeah, it's definitely like it looks good on the resume. If people see USA basketball, okay, all right, this guy's legit. So yeah, it was definitely a great resume builder. Also meeting different people and meeting different coaches and just seeing, like I said before, the play style is just so different over there. And so if I was to play overseas in the next couple of years, just having that experience, seeing what it's like, is definitely could use it to my advantage.
Has your confidence? I mean, I know you're a confident player, you're a confident guy
Mm-hmm.
to begin with, but I imagine being 2 years into the G League and having
Yeah.
that experience, I mean, that's got to do wonders for the confidence.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely a little bit of like recognition that you receive from others being selected on that team, letting you know that one of the top players in the G League. So yeah, definitely felt confident coming back, and so I feel like we were going to finish the season strong until it got cut short.
I know, right? Cut short.
Yeah.
Do you guys try to keep in contact? I mean, I know everyone's in wonder, not knowing what the future holds, but
Yeah.
what are those conversations like?
Yeah, so obviously all of us are still in like a group chat together, so we'll keep in contact, send some funny pictures, funny memes here and there, and so it's been different. Yeah, everyone, for the most part, everyone's pretty much gone back to where they originated from, like their hometowns, and so yeah, just kind of keep people in light spirits. It's definitely a new experience for everyone, I think, going through this whole quarantine situation. So yeah, just trying to keep the spirits high and just trying to stay ready as much as possible, just in case they are going to complete those games.
People always say, you don't appreciate something till it's gone. What's the thing about the game right now that you miss the most that maybe you wouldn't have ordinarily thought of?
Whew, that's a great question. Let's see. Something that I'll probably miss the most. I miss, as much as I didn't like it, we used to have shoot-arounds in the morning before games. And that was kind of just the time to get the game plans and stuff all right. And so I actually do miss having that kind of camaraderie, being able to get together before the games, just missing the guys and all that game plan and stuff that I kind of took for granted.
That's well said. And finally, just as we wrap up here, you look at just the success the Stockton Kings have had. I mean, you're obviously a part of that. So many call-ups. The playoff game last year was incredible. And then even you see someone like Gabe Vincent, who born in Stockton, and he gets the opportunity he had this past year to go to Miami. Just what does it say about this team, the kind of the structure that's around it, that's obviously under the umbrella of the Sacramento Kings, and just what makes this program work so well?
Yeah, so I'd say it comes from all the way from the top, whether that's the GM and down to our own GM, Anthony McClish. They actually care about how we do and how our individual careers go. And so you see a lot of other organizations where they might not have the proper facilities, or they might not have the living conditions that we have. So we've been blessed with having a nice apartment that they let us have during the season. And then obviously being able to use the old Kings facility at Arco Arena has just been a blessing. And obviously you could see it with the development and having bringing the coaches in that care as well. And so, yeah, like you said before, all the call-ups and all the opportunities that have been happening, just not for the team success, but also individual success. I think they go hand in hand.
And I think that's got to be so wild, even for a kid like you who came in through Sacramento, grew up in Sacramento. You've got the old Arco Arena right next to you, and even though it's been made into a hospital right now to help people, I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
That's essentially your home. You're there almost every single day when the season's normal.
Exactly.
And to be under a program where you've got Vlade Divac, Peja Stojakovic, Doug Christie is another resource, Bobby Jackson's around. That's got to be invaluable.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even Mike Bibby was around definitely during this year. He had sat courtside a couple of our games, shared a lot of knowledge, and so yeah, having people that are invested yields success for everyone.
Now, I know, as you get ready for this video game tournament tomorrow, I know De'Aaron Fox doesn't necessarily love NBA 2K. He's not the biggest fan of that.
Heard.
But he's also takes his video games real seriously. I mean, have you had a chance to go up against him in anything?
No, I wish I did. But, yeah, like you said before, he didn't have high thoughts about the 2K tournament. But I think if he didn't say that, I think they probably would have asked him for sure to be in the 2K tournament. But, yeah, I've tuned into his Twitch a couple of times and seen him gaming. So, yeah, he goes hard. He got the whole setup and everything.
So no nerves going in tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to say I'm a little nervous, not going to lie. I just trying to keep it close. So I'm going to do my scouting tonight, try to get some practice games in, be ready for tomorrow.
That's great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to tune in and wish you all the best. And can't thank you enough for joining me here. I really appreciate it. And hopefully next time I talk to you, we're seeing you on the basketball court.
Yeah, no, it's been my pleasure. Appreciate it.
All right. Stay safe, Cody. Thank you.
All right. You too.